Greetings, good morning, and welcome to the Morning Curve, starring James Bradsher. That's myself. So, so today we are waiting for my friend Sour Potato to show up. If Sour Potato shows up, he's going to be brought up here on my panel. So let's get that set up. There. So, yesterday on TikTok, I had a guy come in and turn my show into a game show. Kept offering me prizes to do stuff, like show him stuff, pronunciate words, and he was offering me things for it. So I was doing a game show yesterday. It was actually pretty fun. Won a few things. It was cool. I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning. I had to wait an hour for my show. Ah, there's Era. Good morning, Era. How are we doing today? There's one person in here. It says there's 3 people in here, but I only see one talking. Who are the other 2? I'm doing good, Era Shadow. I woke up at 6 o'clock. Drank me some soda, smoked me a cigarette, smoked me a bowl. So, I'm doing fairly good. Fairly good. Dinsmore, good morning. Good morning, Dinsmore. Nice to see you. Somebody comes in here and doesn't say anything. They just sit here and quietly watch. But I guess that works. You ain't got to talk to be here. So my manager says he'll be out on Tuesday. 10 a.m. here. It's 7 a.m. here. Good morning, Jack Thompson. But my manager, M. Bizzle. Here, let me. My manager at M. Bizzle 1093. Can you there we go. Come on. Come on. My manager, M. Bizzle 1093, is going to be here on Tuesday. Hey, Rob Tucker. Rob Tucker, my man. How are you doing? There's Shadow. Hey, Rob. Tucker, Rob. Hey. But yeah, my manager's going to be here on Tuesday. And when he comes, he says he's giving me a lump sum of money. So if I get a lump sum of money, I'm getting a goddamn lawyer. As soon as I get that money, I'm going and I'm picking up a lawyer and I'm suing the hell out of everybody. I'm doing good, Tucker. I'm doing good. I'm going to sue the hell out of the trolls. I'm going to sue the hell out of Metro. I'm going to sue the hell out of Colusa County. I'm going to sue the hell out of Shasta County. You don't blame me. What happens if he's lying? Then there's no money and I have to save up from my TikTok efforts to make enough money to buy a lawyer. Believe me or not, one way or another, I'm getting a lawyer. I'm making TikTok money, I'm saving TikTok money, and I'm going to buy a lawyer. I know, I hate trolls too. I dislike trolls with a passion. I don't hate anything, but I dislike trolls with a passion. So I've been working on my OnlyFans page recently. You too, bro. I've been working on my OnlyFans page recently, where you will find explicit content, including nude photos, nude video, explicit pornographic stories. So come check me out, onlyfans.com/James Bradsher 78. Especially if you're a woman. I've got 9 men following me already. Let's get some women on this account, shall we? You know, it's kind of like a sausage fest here. We need some boobies in here. But yeah, I'm hoping he's true and comes out Tuesday. And I'm hoping I get the money. Lol. And I'm hoping I get the money because that'll make it easy to get a lawyer. And I'll get a lawyer and I'll sue everybody except for my friends. I might even sue TikTok because I'm a foreign diplomat and they punished me by blocking me. You cannot punish a foreign diplomat for anything. His diplomatic immunity prevents it. So I'll sue TikTok and get control of TikTok. Then I'll be rich off TikTok. Yeah, I know, right? If I get rich, then if we hook up, you'll be with a rich man. Instead of just being famous, I'll be famous and rich. Smoking marijuana. I am smoking the marijuana. So much I wanna smoke for all day. I wanna smoke my marijuana. It's so done. My marijuana? See my marijuana? See my marijuana? See my pipe? 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 I'm smoking a pipe. Well, you might not need one, but it comes in handy. You need a joint? God God bless it, you fucking sack of shit application. I wish this application, there we go, would stop being so touchy. A rich man isn't a necessity, but it's always fun to have. I am welcome in courtly services. I get to be introduced to Her Majesty. So if I ever make it over there, she invites me to come to the palace and be introduced. I am the Earl of Ambercroft, after all. That makes me nobility. I'm landed nobility in the regard that I have a palace in England. A beautiful palace that they built for me. I'm going to have one in Canada too. Did you know that Canada has a law in effect? It hasn't been changed over the 200, 300 years that it's been not used. But in the 300 years that it hasn't been used, there is a law in Canada that states that only a chosen of Mitra may rule. Now, Canada stopped worshiping Mitra when the Christian God took over. So if their ruler has to be chosen by Mitra, and Mitra has nothing to do with this planet, how do their rulers do anything? What would happen if there was a man who got chosen by Mitra? A man who had a beautiful white horse, so white that it was whiter than snow, and silver hooves that chimed when they walked, and beautiful sapphire blue eyes. And this horse was smarter than any horse had a right to be. It could do math, it could spell things with its hooves, it could write your name. This horse is really smart. And that horse is the thing that tells you that he's chosen by Mitra. So what would happen if Mitra had an operative on this planet? If she did, would he not then be king of Canada? And what happens if this man had a son who was also chosen by Mitra and had a beautiful white horse? Then would he not be the crown prince of Canada? On the shitter right now, yes, I am. I am on the shitter, but I'm not shitting. I'm just sitting here. My brother's asleep in the house, and if I do my live broadcast in there, I'll wake him up. So I'm sitting out here on the toilet talking to you. See? So the Prime Minister of Canada would have to hand over the ruling assets of Canada to this man who has a white horse. Now, what happens if this man's white horse died when he had a heart attack? Because it's a rule of Mitra's chosen that if the chosen dies, the horse dies. Now, my heart stopped beating approximately 10 years ago. I was 31 at the time. My heart stopped beating. When it stopped beating, my horse died. It went to heaven, back into Jehovah's heaven. because it was originally one of Jehovah's spirits. It came out as a Patronus to help. Anyways, so let's say this powerful, we'll call him a necromancer, got mad because his horse died. Now, let's say, without thinking, without contemplating what he was doing, let's say he blew a hole into heaven and rescued the soul of his horse and resurrected it, thinking, my horse is alive, I have my horse. Only the horse, being new and alive again, does not choose him again. It chooses his son. I'm lost. Yeah, well, it's a book I'm working on, Tara. It's a book I'm working on. I'm using Canada as the basis for a fictional country. I don't know what I'm going to call that country yet, but it's based on Canada. And then there's a roguish band of outlaws and brigands which live to the south. And that would be America. So I'm trying to explain my storyline in the book. I'm sorry if I didn't explain that too well. Pangea? No, it's not Pangea. It's not Pangea. Pangea is the supercontinent where all of the Earth's land mass was all in one area. That's Pangea. And now comes the part of the show that everybody loves. It's time to smoke a cigarette with the king. Damn, you know what? Sour potato hasn't showed up yet. Where's cannabis? Keisha Kinder, good morning. How are you doing, honey? Air Shadow. So, but my main character of the book is based on me, only he does a lot more action stuff than I do. I sit here and blog online. He goes out and fights crime and uses magic and whatnot. It's cool. It's going to be a cool book. I'm working on it with Mercedes Lackey. Oh, yeah. Not much, Keisha. Just chilling, relaxing. I was waiting on Sour Potato to come in. He was supposed to be up here on my panel with me, but he decided he didn't want to be here. I got a mousy mousy. I got a mousy mousy for the kitty kitty. Mousy mousy for the kitty kitty. After the broadcast, I'll feed it to the kitty kitty. Yes, I'm writing a book. I don't know what the book's name is yet. I haven't named it. I've just been working on story content. But it's collaboration with a writer called Mercedes Lackey. It's a fan-based book about her series, the Valdemar Saga. So I gotta figure out what all I'm doing with it. I've been working on it for a while, and it's really easy to work on with her there because she writes stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's awesome. But what happens if he does this or does this? And she's like, he's supposed to be in a mage battle with someone, but I don't know what kind of magic I should have him using. I'm like, what if he does this and can do this? And she's like, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, oh my God, a mouse. Yes, it's sci-fi. It's swords and sorcery. Is it a baby? It, it's not a baby. It's actually going to be a trilogy of books. 3 books I'm getting from Mercedes Lackey, at least. I might make I might make appearances in later novels as my character is immortal. So you want it? Well, when it comes out and I figure out what the name of the book is, I'll order you a copy of all 3 of them, Era. Maybe I'll order you a copy of every book in the series of what I get from selling them. That way you got the whole series and can read it. I love the series. I mean, I fell in love with the series as a teenager when I started reading it. And then when I found out that she accepts fan fiction, books written by fans that work with her series, I was like, oh my God. And I started working on it, and I sent her a copy of what I was working on. And she was like, that is awesome. Would you mind if I helped you write this? Because your syntax is a little out and whatnot. And I'm like, I would love help, Mercedes. No, the mouse is not a baby. You'd buy the books. Do you want the mouse or a shadow? You can't have the mouse. It's dead. I killed it. I'm going to feed it to the cat. One mouse was harmed in the making of this video. But it was killed humanely. Ah, yeah, well. This brought to you, this broadcast brought to you by Shasta Cola. Good cola at an inexpensive price. Found for sale in stores near you. Yes, Sarah Shadow. Yes, Sarah Shadow, honey. What do you need? So, yeah, when Bizzle comes here, I'm so suing people. He said he's going to give me $12,000. So that's going on a lawyer right there. That's going on a lawyer, most definitely. It could have been our love child. Our love child is not going to be a mouse. No, love child is not going to be a mouse. Cute though, cute. So, to all of you that don't know me, I am TikTok Bad Boy 78 on TikTok. That is what I broadcast as. That is the name. You can look me up there. Anybody that wants to get me anybody that wants to get me cash can get me cash at this Cash App. Yeah, much better. You hope he shows up. I know, so do I, right? I hope he shows up too. I really hope he shows up because I could really use this money. But if anybody wants to get me money, from, not you guys in the broadcast right now, I know all you and you come to my lives on TikTok and some of you donate. And I thank you for all the donations. But for any of you YouTube fans who would like to donate to the presidential campaign, the First Temple of Bob Bodleian Ministries, or maybe just my house repair fund, funds can be got to me at Cash App, James Bradsher 78. So hit me up. And if you want to send more than Cash App will allow you, there's my PayPal address. You can PayPal me money. PayPal me, James Radger 78. Yes, I know there's no B. I accidentally left it out, but that's the correct link. James Radger. That is how you get me my money. I know I left the B out. I'm working on fixing that. So, Bradsher Pingray 2020, y'all. Bradsher Pingray 2020. Hit the polls. I know COVID's out there. I know the voting's not such a big deal anymore. Nobody wants to vote, but come on, man, we have a real presidential candidate here. Somebody from the low income community is willing to run for president. And to tell you the truth, that's one thing that hasn't happened except once in American history. Once in American history, we had a hick elected as president. His name was Bill Clinton, and he was the best president of my life. So let's try this again. Let's get another hick from the country and put him in the presidency. Let's get a low income guy so he doesn't pander to the rich and frivolous people. Let's get somebody that caters to the poor income community in office. Somebody that's going to help the low income community get housing, food, health care, education. These are the issues that we need to work on in America. We don't need to work on cell phones for the rich, new cars for the rich, tax breaks for the rich. The rich get enough shit already. Everybody panders to the rich because they lobby. Well, the poor income community can't afford to lobby. So let's get a poor income community president in office and see just how we can help the poor income community. Okay? Bradsher Pingray 2020. Vote Bradsher, vote Pingray, get us in office, and let's really fuck with the government. So it is 29 minutes, and it is time to say my goodbyes. Like Night Owl underscore 74 says, spread the love, not the hate. There's too much hate in the world. Like Jesus says, love thy neighbor like your brother. I know he makes it hard sometimes. Neighbors are not always the easiest people to get along with. But you need to rise above that. Respond with love. In every situation, respond with love. Trolls will try and get at you every day. You think trolls are only on people on live? Walk down the street. You hear those cat calls? Those are trolls. Go to school. The guy picking on you? That's a troll. Trolls are after you every day. You need to rise above those trolls and answer with love. Don't let them have the satisfaction of seeing you get upset. Don't respond to them. And that leads me to my issue. Bradsher Pingray 2020. Can one man make a difference? If one man stands up and tries to make a difference in somebody's life every day, what happens if other people start doing it? What happens if millions of people stand up and try to change the environment, try to change people's perspective, try to change people's opinions every day? Just change their life for the better. The world will change and it'll be a better place. I guarantee it. So go out there and try and change somebody's life for the better. Even if all you're doing is cheering them up on a bummer day, that cheers them up. It changes their life for that day. And because they're in a better mood, they put other people in a better mood. Now you've affected a group of people. So let's get out there and start changing people's lives, everybody. And I'll see you back on 7 o'clock tonight on the Evening Curve. In the meantime, you can catch me on TikTok and on OnlyFans. So I'll see you later.